Welcome to the Brothers Banter podcast. My name is Brian.
And my name's Donnie. What's up?
We are live. We are actually
I
live.
should. Are we?
Let me go.
What are you
Yeah,
doing now?
we're live. We're good.
Okay.
We're good to go.
I should be in a horrific mood right now.
Actually, that's not going to work out for us either, is
Are we not live?
it? Yeah, we are. But let me
But
get
come on, dude.
Just give me a second. Jeez. God.
Golly, are you sure we're live?
Yeah, I'm positive we're live.
I don't see it.
It's the way I originally set this up. Hey, that's what the people came to see anyway, right? I mean,
Oh yeah. Of course they did.
Hang on. Let me get this. My cameras are not. That's why, because one of them are not right. Oh, that one's not doing it either. Dadgummit, we're gonna have to stop that then. Okay, well there we go. I evidently I set it up with both cameras on me, and I kind of like looking at myself.
Prima donna.
So,
Prima donna.
What can I say? I like looking at myself. So,
That's what I hear.
So
Anyway,
welcome to the Brothers Banter podcast. We've had I had something for you. I really did, and there it is right there.
dude, put your leg down because you can see your
Like that, my knee. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to end up having to I'm gonna actually have to stop this thing. I thought I stopped it. Okay, there we go. It should. If it goes again, then we know it's not right. I didn't work that part of it out. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, but anyway. So yeah. So here we are. We missed last Thursday because of the storm. No.
Last 2 weeks, haven't we?
No, just last week. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. We're going to have to take this one out. I'm hoping I don't. Just give me a second here. That's 5 minutes. So let's take this one out.
Oh my gosh. So, about how the day's gone.
Yeah, there we go. Now it will not do it. It will not show back up. Sorry about that.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I deleted that.
You got 47 cameras on you. I mean, my gosh, one's is possible to screw up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't do a lot of pre-checking on it. I did see how it rotated, and it did do good. But evidently, I need to do it with you on there so I can figure it out. But anyway,
You think?
or I mean, I can get Tammy. I guess it wasn't no big deal.
Yeah, I mean, anything you need.
Are y'all all up in your feels today because you had such an awesome day today, or what?
Well, I didn't have an awful day. My awful end of the day.
You had
had a flat tire on 95. 9 miles away from home.
Yeah,
I had to pee like you wouldn't believe. And
you could have done that on the side of the road.
No, man, buddy, there was cars in every direction.
Yeah.
Like I even contemplated opening one door and kind of hiding it and everything, and I'm like, man, if I do that, they're gonna be some people calling the police and everything else, and So
what side do you like better? You like that side, or do you like this side?
What are you talking about?
Do you
I don't
not
like
see?
that side.
You don't like
I
this?
don't like that side.
Which one?
I like the original.
Oh, okay, there we go. We're trying a little something. Nothing. Trying to spice things up a little bit. How about that? No? Is that good?
Yeah.
You look like you're off the Andy Griffith show. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get that, Mark. Trust me. I got I have it on good good information from a city councilman or county commissioner out west of here about that,
Mentioning no
and
names unless he pops up on
yeah,
the
well, we
podcast.
can't, but it's out there now because let me tell you. But I want to try something real quick. All right, you ready?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want me to flip
I
flip
want you to
something?
I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
All right. Now count the 10 with me. Okay, and we're going to count this just one,
9,
two,
8,
three,
7,
4,
6,
5,
5,
6,
4,
7,
3,
8,
2.
9. Don't open your eyes. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to clap. I want
Okay.
you to open your eyes. Okay. You ready? All right.
You're still there.
No, here's the thing. You're no longer gay.
Huh?
You will not remember that you were gay.
Okay. I
You're
never
welcome.
was, but okay.
Right. Exactly. See, you forgot. So that's good.
Is this is this something am I catching something or something? I don't know
No,
what
I'm
you're
just
saying.
saying. I just hypnotize you into not being.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that don't
I
make any
figured I would.
sense. Yeah, because
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I kind of got you back, and on our side. So you
yeah.
should thank me. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay, well, I appreciate that, buddy. I mean, I don't know what, but I don't know what that was. There we go. For
I
some
saw that
reason,
on
it was
on
coming there.
something the other day. It was funny to me. It cracked me up. It was
Yeah.
so. You're not mad at
S-
me, are you?
No, I don't know. I didn't even get the whole deal, so I'm kind
Oh,
of
okay. Well, that's
and
okay.
lost. I'm lost in
So,
translation.
all right. So, what are we calling this? What'd you call it?
Banter weekly. So we
Banter
could, if
Weekly.
we
Okay.
wanted to, we could talk about more than one issue or one bit.
Yes, because let me tell you. So, all right. I need to help. Yes, Mark, you're right. So FEMA has no money. They have no. I mean, if they're giving anybody any money, they're giving them $750. Because Kamala, the idiot running for president against our president Trump, took $1 billion from FEMA and gave it to illegals to build these homes for them, and uh, I mean, and give them all kinds of money. Like, I mean, they get $5,000 on these visas and stuff like that.
How can we get one
And
of
it's
those?
huh
How can we get one of those? We need one of those
because we don't have
cards.
the right accent. That's why.
Oh yeah.
you know, and it is absolutely stinking ridiculous. I don't understand how we have homeless veterans, but yet they're going to give all this money to these illegals coming over, and they're trying to get them to vote. They're trying to get them, but let me tell you, if they vote in Florida, the chances already said I will prosecute every single one of you for voter fraud. You know, I hope this turns into the 1984 election when Reagan beat Walter Mondale like 525 to 15 or whatever it was. Like he Walter Mondale won one state, and I think it was Minnesota. And I feel like Americans have had it. Unless you're a Karen, unless you're a your typical um, white suburban woman, that thinks that Trump is the devil, because he sends out mean tweets and stuff like that. Uh, that's the only people that are probably going to be voting. You didn't watch the debate, the vice presidential debate, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I've been reading up on it. Uh, how Vance did, and uh, he did really well. And one, he's a good-looking dude. And I'm telling you, I feel like he may have even gotten the gay vote because blue eyes, handsome dude, and and so this is what the person that I follow, Laura Loomer, and and she had mentioned that as well. That some of her friends were like, "Oh my gosh, he is just gorgeous," that kind of stuff. it's going to be a landslide. People aren't stupid. Period.
We hope.
Well,
If you
I
are
mean,
listening, make sure that you make a comment that you're on. Possibly even if you want to throw in who you're voting for, you can throw that in the comments as well. We're not going to hold anything against you either way. So yeah,
you say that. You let one of my cousins say they're voting for Kamala.
I am.
They're going to get excommunicated.
I am.
Change their name. Huh?
I am.
You're what? No, you're not.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm not going to allow you to do it. I'm going to be standing right next to you.
No, you're not.
That's ridiculous, man.
What?
It's just, you know, they're, yeah, Mark, you're right. They're putting them up in hotels. Uh, then they're registering them to vote, and it, it is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So before my blood pressure gets up, I'm glad I took my medication just a while ago, so it won't get jammed up there.
It'll be up.
Um, it probably will. How did you do in the storm?
I was out for I guess a day and a half. Other than that, I mean, we had a couple limbs down, but it wasn't nothing. It didn't hit any fences. It didn't. It was just a lot of pine cone and pine needle debris all over the streets. Uh, Not even our street that normally at the end of our road, one of the exits into our subdivision um, is usually somewhat flooded because of the river overflooding, but we didn't have any of that. I mean, literally, it was pretty much dry. We didn't get much rain. Be honest, we got more wind than we
This
did
was a
rain.
very weird storm.
Yeah,
It's a very weird storm. It was. We got probably 40-mile-an-hour winds, sustained. You know,
yeah. I knew we
and
got
then
some pretty good like gusts, but I don't know. I wouldn't say we got 40-mile-an-hour sustained. I
yeah,
wouldn't
we
think.
definitely did.
Yeah.
Um, so we had a gust. I got up. I got outside. We lost power about. It might have been like 10:30 at night, and of course, you know that I was here by myself. My wife was dealing with her mom in Jacksonville. Mom had a heart attack, and you know, I would appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody's prayers for her that reached out to us, and that's very nice and certainly appreciated. She came through with flying colors. She's home now, but I got out in the yard. It gets about 2 a.m. and checking the property, making sure that because we got some oak trees, some old oak trees here, and some big tall pines, and I don't need it crashing through the through the house. Not that I could have stopped it. It's just I'd prefer to kind of know about it. You know what I'm saying? And um, so we had some limbs down. That's about it. And then I went out to the front of the house, in between our house and the railroad tracks, and man, a big gust of wind almost blew me over. I was that was nerve wracking. That I wasn't in control of me. You know what I'm saying? And normally wind, that's nothing. 30 or 40-mile-an-hour wind. But at that point, we had about a 66-mile-an-hour wind gust that we
Not
would get occasionally.
not 65, but 66.
Well, that's what it said in the online on our man. Shut up.
Not 65, 66, and not 67, 66.
Well, I could have said 69. I mean, because matter of fact, that might be what was said.
Not
But
169 though.
no, no, no,
Oh, okay, yeah,
no.
I got you.
But 95% of Brunswick was out of power. Like, and there's still some people that don't have power here. We were very 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 lucky. What'd Chris say? Oh wow.
Chris said
Yeah.
65.89 miles an
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That's funny
Leave it to
stuff.
Chris. Leave it to Chris.
Yeah, so
Um.
yeah, I mean, we didn't have anything major going on. We went throughout the night without a generator. I didn't get out there and do everything else. The girls went no, they no, they went with my daughter-in-law that day. They didn't lose power. Tammy went to work, and then I stayed here and suffered through the hotness. And I finally decided, you know what? About 1 o'clock, I'm gonna cut on the generator. Cut on the generator.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you have done that to begin with?
Because I was trying to be stubborn and not pull all
Oh
that
yeah.
out. And
Oh
of
yeah.
course, I had it running the day before, so got all that out, all extension cords out. you know, so I had it pretty much set up to where I had internet and all out of my room and had everything set up. But yeah, I mean, it was not fun. And I'm sure there's
Oh
more
no, not at
people.
all.
I get it. I mean, there's a lot of people worse than what I had it for sure. Um, but yeah, I mean, we other than outside of that, which every year I go through this whole phase where I really see how much we appreciate the AC because
Oh yeah.
I can't sleep that good without it. I mean, yeah, you're
Well, I.
exhausted. You're finally gonna fall asleep, sweating, just kind
Oh
of
yeah.
laid out and everything else.
Sweating
So
to
yeah,
death.
yeah.
So we have a we have a power source. It's like a 3,000 watt like battery pack. It's called a Jackery, and it ran our refrigerator for about 28 hours. Um, and I had a fan. I had a fan on me. I was able to charge my phone, that kind of stuff. So, so, but then this was Friday. I believe my in-laws' power came back on early Saturday. I was like, "Whew, thank you, Jesus," because Alabama and Georgia was on 7:30 that night, and so
Speaking of which, what happened in that game?
oh yeah, we know what happened. Roll Tide. We we tore that tail up, and we took
They were probably
our
grabbing
feet off
that
the gas.
tail all the way back to Georgia, weren't they? They're grabbing that tail, whining a little bit
Well,
on the way back.
what what I understand, uh, Kirby Smart called PETA and the ASPCA because of animal abuse.
Oh, right.
Somebody was
That's
somebody,
awesome.
somebody was beating that dog. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
but
So next, don't forget, next Thursday the 10th. Yeah, yeah, no, yes, next Thursday. Keep an eye out for next Thursday.
what is that?
Well, we're gonna be tied up in a meeting all day, but outside of that is Outer Banks coming on next week.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
kind
pretty
of looking
excited
forward to
about it. It
that.
seems like it's taken forever. And there's like a second release in November. So it's the first part release is going to be next week, and then they'll have a second part release, which is I think November 4th or 5th, something around there. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Okay. I know that a lot of people between here and Tennessee, like Valdosta was tore up toward the Don. Lake Lake City, Live Oak. I mean, anything in that area. Steenhatchee. Um, it was it was ugly. Like those towns don't exist.
Yeah.
See what Wendy said about Yellowstone?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah,
Tammy says I seen the second half of Yellowstone. Was it fifth season? I can't remember that I did, which
I don't think
isn't
that's out
saying
yet.
much. Is it fifth? I don't know. One of
I don't
those.
think that's out
You
yet.
know how they kind of done a first part release and then a second part release. I don't think I seen the second
Yeah,
part of this last season, but Kevin Costner's back on this, right? Am I right? I think so.
they're going to kill him off,
Yeah.
from what I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to do it right. Him and Taylor Sheridan had beef. They were beefing. So
Taylor
um,
Sheridan's in everything now, man.
oh
I
yeah,
mean,
I mean,
literally all these different
you
things.
know which one he is, right?
Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah.
I mean, on the show, you know which one he is.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
on
also
the show.
was in SOA. Ah, how you like that?
What was it?
He dang sure was. He
What was
took he was the deputy to the old man, and then he became sheriff after the old man stepped down or whatever he did. But yeah, that was
oh,
Taylor
because of
Sheridan there.
cancer.
Yeah.
I have to go back and look at that because
Oh, it'd be true. It'd be true.
did did he was that his show as well?
No. Mm-mm.
That was somebody else's show. Okay, that was
Yeah, that was Kurt Sutter,
yeah, that's right. That's right.
which is you know who his wife is, don't you?
Yeah, it's Katie.
Peggy off of
Um,
Married with Children.
yeah, yeah, Peggy Bundy. Yeah,
Peggy Bundy with that big old
yeah.
hairdo and the those pants. They don't even wear those pants anymore. That was, I guess, popular
I
thing
don't
back in
know.
the day.
I, well, you talk about the '80s, so
Yeah.
you kind of showing your age there a little bit.
Well, I mean,
Um,
I can go back further than that.
so so now Alabama's ranked number one.
Oh, brother.
The coach
Are
poll.
they?
Yeah,
They went from
coaches
4
poll.
to 1? Wasn't they 4?
Yeah. Well, they beat number two,
Oh,
and
boy.
uh, they just. I mean, they think that Texas isn't the team that they think they are.
So what are you trying to tell me right now? They're number 1?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't believe that Bama's the number one team. However, I am going to the game, the Missouri game. So
When is that?
October 26th.
Wow.
I,
Really? That's the starting of
I
my
can assure you
vacation that week.
when I walk into that stadium, I'm probably I hope that I'm going to let Wendy know she can't be videotaping because
She can't be
there's going to be
videotaping?
there's going to be lots of tears, I'm sure, when I step
Well,
in that stadium.
are you going to meet Saban?
Dude, if I'm stop, because you're going to make me cry. Because
Cuz
if I met I'm going to tell you if I met Saban, he's on the same plane as Tebow and Trump.
yeah.
I'm telling you. I mean I'll
What
be
if he just snubbed you big time? Would you still feel the same way?
yeah. I
Really?
mean because I mean he's the goat, dude. He can he can afford to do that.
Oh, he can afford to snub you
Oh
because
yeah, yeah. It
he's a
wouldn't hurt my
billionaire,
feelings.
right? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
I mean
that's
that dude.
peons, right? I mean, he can do whatever he
Yeah,
wants. Yeah,
I
that
doubt he
makes.
would though because one, I'd be crying so much that he'd think I had special needs.
So then he'd feel
Then
sorry for you,
he'd feel sorry for me and take a picture and say,
and
"Okay, Donnie,"
then what
you
he'd do is he'd take your ice cream cone from you, and dump it upside down on your head.
know.
Says
No, he would.
now go take that.
No, he would.
Yeah, he would.
He's too good of a guy.
Really? I don't think
Too
so.
good of a guy. Oh
I
yeah,
don't think so.
man. Saban's
He's too
great.
snobbish. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't.
Well, you just don't like him because he beat Florida every year.
No, he didn't play Florida every year.
Every time they played him, he beat him.
Well, every time, but that's not playing every year. It's a big difference. So,
That's a,
what do we? Oh, okay. So, I'll talk about this. I'll bring this up. Have you ever, or what do you know about the Menendez brothers? Did you?
so that was a long time ago. Like I want to say probably
You know they're our
like in
age now.
mid. Is that the mid '90s,
I believe so. When it all
late
went
'80s,
down.
mid '90s, like '90 to '95 or something like that?
Yep. You know that
So
they've got a documentary. I don't know if it's a one season thing on Netflix.
called Monsters. Yeah, I've seen it. I don't know if I want to watch that just because it's.
It's pretty brutal what they did, man. Oh my goodness,
Oh
because
no,
they
I
done
mean,
the
so
reenactment of it.
they now I've never seen like uh what they did. Do they use like
Oh,
axes or they use sledgehammers or something like that?
shotguns.
Shotguns. Okay,
Oh my
I got you.
goodness. Daddy raising his hand up like this and just half of it gone, bruh. And
All
then
right.
one part of his face, I mean, they monked. And then mama's already hit. They can take her out while she's on the ground, just sitting there.
Yeah.
Ka-ch. But yeah, that's pretty. I didn't. Well, we've only a couple episodes in, but it's pretty brutal.
Okay.
I remember very little about that whole ordeal, but they're still in prison. There are I think there was 156 and 153 or something like that. They're close in
Hey,
age.
they're our age. They're your age.
Well, I mean, closer to your age, right? Well, no, I take that back. You're right. You're 60. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, 60 years old, so, you know.
Not yet. Profit.
What are
I
you,
mean,
59 and a half? 59 three quarters?
I'm gonna stay at $59.99 on sale.
Yeah, what, from here
So
on out, you going to be one of those like the women that are still 29 and don't go above
I
29?
I feel well. I feel like I should be $59.99. You know.
Okay, okay.
Um. So I want to get back to the debate real quick because there's a couple things I like to point out. I don't know if you.
Well,
I
I
told you
didn't
this.
watch it. Yeah.
I know you didn't, but you know that uh, Walt, while being questioned about something, said that he's friends with school shooters. I told you that, right?
Yes, you did tell me about that. I
Okay.
was actually
And
telling
that came
Bailey and them.
out of his mouth. They were talking about the moms and dads sitting around um, the kitchen table talking about it, and he's like, yeah, that's sad, but I'm friends with some school shooters. Now, did he mean to say I'm friends with victims of school shooters, or what?
No, he meant to say that.
I feel like
There
it might have been a
there's things that you don't know about them. There's things that we all don't know about them.
like what?
Like right now, how everybody has their eye on the whole Diddy thing going on, and that's
Oh, that's
like
yeah, man. Let me
that's
tell you.
over here. Look over here.
So,
Look over here, and it's actually what's going on is over here.
oh, I know. You know that there's going to be like here is what the government should do. All right. So you tell Diddy, we're going to give you complete immunity, but you have to give us everybody, everybody.
Well, so supposedly there's already people that have their social media has been taken. Either they've taken it down because they don't want to hear all of it, or they've been taken down for other reasons.
You know, yeah, like you know that Taylor Swift, she scrubbed hers.
Yeah,
Um,
there's been a
Tom
couple.
Hanks scrubbed
Yeah.
his.
So
Some
you're
other
saying he's
people.
involved?
Tom Hanks is. Why do you think he moved to Greece? There's no expedition.
Extradition.
Extradition. That's what I meant
It's
to
not.
say.
It's not an
He went on
expedition.
an
We're not going on
expedition.
a. We're not going on a
He
hunting
he
expedition.
went on an expedition to Greece to keep from being extradited. So yes,
Ah.
that is it. Um, and you know, you think
Ah.
about it, and I agree with you, Mark. Where on everything that's going on in our country right now, and even over in Israel, you know, where are our government leaders? Where is Biden? All right. So I posted something the other day that basically Jill Jill Biden went ahead and powdered his butt and gave him a little sippy cup so he can go night night. And that's how I perceive, and that's how I think the world perceives. Thank you, mommy. That's how I perceive this idiot that
Well, since
that
Kamala's
stole
been
the
running,
election back in 2020.
he's went into back into hiding where they want him to be. So he's not visible, he's not out and about, he's not making any comments. They
Well, he
put him
allegedly
right
went to Steam Hatches today.
allegedly.
Well, that's what my source out west said.
Why is there a big ice cream stand there or something?
No, there's nothing there. Nothing in Steam Hatches. Like not anymore. Like it's gone.
I was trying
You
to be
know,
funny, Donnie. I mean,
I know you
get
were,
it?
which
Ice
no,
cream.
I
He's the
get it.
ice cream. He always wants ice cream.
He like I ain't letting chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah.
That's how I
So,
perceive him, and
what are you trying to say right there? What are you trying to mimic? Is what are
I'm
you trying to
I'm trying to be
say?
better. I'm trying to
Well,
be better.
that's not helping. That's not helping.
You know,
You
I
got to
mean,
do better.
I really think he's down with that.
I can't talk about. I don't feel comfortable talking about that.
He is just the the people. Did you hear that?
I can hear that. That's the train going by your
That is
house,
how
probably.
that's how close that train is to my house. Like my whole studio
Good
is
Lord.
shaking right now. It's like he's
There's
outside the door.
He's letting you know that he's watching the podcast.
He is.
He
He
is.
probably
He's
is.
letting you know that my eyes bother me.
So
Yeah,
it's just we are not in a good place in our country right now. You
I
know.
agree.
Oh, where did he go, Mark?
Eh,
I know that Trump was in. What's so funny?
Nothing.
Oh, what are you doing?
My eye, man. I promise my eyes like,
You are
oh,
you
huh?
are overcooking my grit.
Oh, it ain't taking much to overcook your grist today. You just got it going at you one right after another. I'm loving it.
Um,
Oh my
yeah, I
goodness, hang
mean,
on.
like today was just a bull crap day. It was just you
Well, usually
know,
that's the way it works
um,
out is when one thing hits, it hits and hits, and you know
it,
from there on out, it's not going to stop.
it
Yeah,
just snowballed. Let me tell you today, boy. Ended up with a flat tire.
yeah. So
You
I
know,
helped you out with that, right?
and I had to pee like you wouldn't believe. Like
I
man,
know.
that
That's why I was trying to help you while you was
oh,
on the side of the road. I was the
no,
encouragement.
you weren't trying to help me. You were trying to hinder me. You were trying to make my bladder just release, and
No, I was
that's
trying to
why
get you.
I said I got to go. Bye.
I
Click.
was trying to get you to say a couple words out loud. Huh?
No, man. Listen, you trying to make me
Cuss a
sin?
little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
man.
I'm talking about.
Oh, and speaking of sin, but we'll just change the next to last letter, Sims. You
Yeah.
get a friend request from him?
Yes, I did.
Did
He's
you
finally
verify it was him first?
well, no, but I seen all the likes on her. No, I didn't. Because he didn't post a picture.
Right, right,
I
right.
don't know if
I mean,
Chris
you
got
can't
one
blame
too,
him.
but um, yeah, I guess he's just now coming in. He thought it was a stupid thing back when we were doing it at first, and yeah, I
Yeah.
guess he's trying to get in. I guess
Man, I ain't
that's
gonna
when
mess
you're
with any of that stuff, brother. I ain't messing with all that.
well, that's when you get bored at home and you ain't got nothing else to do, so you sit there and play with the
I'm sure that
phone.
Christy makes him do things around the house. I mean,
You sure about that?
he should be wearing an apron,
He's probably
you
wearing a
know.
diaper. He's probably wearing a diaper at home.
But I texted her. I was like, "Hey, I just got a friend request from Jeff. Is this legit, or did he finally get with you know, get up to date, with everything?" He's like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, can you believe your boy has a Facebook account?" And I was
Oh
like,
my
"No, I had
goodness.
no idea."
But he didn't put a picture, so he's not some I wonder if He's probably gonna have to get somebody to help him with that one.
That's a possibility. I
Yeah,
mean, look, or maybe Chris is kind of maybe smack him around a little bit.
maybe.
He's trying to make and maybe the one needs to go down. You know what I'm saying?
Could be. Could be.
And but now let's get back to Diddy. I'm gonna tell you, Justin Bieber is a young
Victim.
man that is
A
a
victim.
victim in all this. Yeah, you
All
know,
right. So is Usher?
most definitely,
He
most
started out,
definitely.
man. I didn't realize how young he was when he started out with
I
Diddy.
didn't either. I didn't
I mean,
either.
he looked like he. I think he was 13,
I, probably.
and
I
that's
know that
actually.
Bieber was 14 or 15, one of the two.
Yep.
You know, and when you hear this, and I told when he first got arrested initially, not when he got indicted, but when he got arrested initially, like what 3 or 4 months ago, I told Wendy, I said, "Well, there's smoke, there's fire. They've got something on him.
Oh yeah.
Like there are videos of him and audio of him and probably Barack Obama and probably Michelle or Michael, whatever you want to call him, um, and Oprah and like all these big celebs because all of them are quiet. Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, none of them have said anything coming to his defense, anything
No,
like
they
that.
they don't want any attention drawn to him. Of course they don't.
Well, so what I was saying earlier is I would give him 100% immunity. And he change his name. He can go to some island, live by himself for the rest of his years, and if he just gave the list,
Well,
and I
if he
assure you that
actually goes,
the Clintons are on one.
so if he did get convicted, would he go into Gen Pop? You know what
I
they
mean, he's going to
do.
go to
You know what
federal
they do
prison.
on those kind of crimes.
He'll probably go to federal prison. I'm sure
He
it's all going to be
probably will
federal.
be somebody's girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
listen. I mean, apparently he likes that because all these alleged freak
Ah.
offs and 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Who in the world needs 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on in those things, man. So there
That's
is
crazy.
no telling. No telling.
Um, what else?
Oh, you talking about topics?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh
Well, our
wow.
lights
Okay.
came on finally at on Sunday at like
Do
10
what?
p.m.
Oh,
Our
what?
light
Oh yeah.
our light came back on around 10 p.m. that Sunday.
I started taking steroids this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
No wonder you're
So if you see
kind of
my face deform and everything else, you'll know why. I'm be
like
as
that guy from the Goonies.
oh no, not that. No, I'm talking about, like the square jaw and the
Oh, like
chip.
China,
There you go. Yeah. Me and China
or
is
that
gonna
guy
be
from
just like
Tango
that.
and Cash.
Oh yeah. He's also in the longest yard. That's a big dude though.
I don't even
Huge.
remember his name,
I have no idea, but yeah, I know he's
but it was
huge.
funny whenever one of them said, "You broke that jaw."
Yeah. No, there's a new Joker coming out.
Yeah, I've seen
Um
the trailer.
with what's her name? Lady Gaga's in it, right?
What is she like the Joker chick?
I don't know if she's
She's not Harley
Harley
Quinn, right?
Quinn. I think I think she might be.
Oh, well, she's gonna be. I mean, I
She actually when she done that Star is Born or whatever, she actually did do pretty good on that.
no, she that was. I mean, that's one of my favorite movies with her in it. But I'm just saying, because
um so
I want to see her go to prison, Mark. That's why.
Yeah. So, what was I looking here at? Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. I hadn't checked my crypto in a while either, which I need to get back on that.
Yeah, crypto's is dead.
Overall, or are you talking about just right now in the bear
I
market?
feel like it's I feel like it's a yeah, I feel like it's a bear market. I feel like it's not doing anything.
Well,
Um
one thing that I do want to and get into, and I think we should have a podcast about maybe different stocks maybe that people are in. That would be a good podcast I would like to know about. But there is one that I do want to buy into, and it's Nordic. Um, it is the company that makes Ozempic, and I think that would
you don't think
because
Ozempic's going to go away?
no, if anything, I think it's going to get worse. Right now, I
Get
mean,
worse.
and what I mean by that is the amount of people that go to it first. Um, there are some people, I'm not going to say who, that necessarily don't have insurance and their insurance is covered and they're using it for weight loss. Now, once you get on Ozempic, it you're on it. If you want to stay lean and trim and all that, you're on it for life. Okay.
Okay.
So, but I know somebody that is doesn't, I guess their insurance won't cover it for weight loss or whatever. And they're paying like either $600 or $800 for that. I'd like to lose weight, but not that way. But evidently, there's more than just that one. There's a couple other names. I'm not sure what they are. And I told you about one guy that we know, David. That's I'm not gonna mention his last name, but you know him. He's lost like 40, 50 pounds. But I don't know. Maybe it's the dieting that's not right because I know you've seen horror picture stories of people online that looks like their face is sunk in, their eyeball sockets are sunk in. And I don't know if that's dieting and you're just doing nothing but that and you're not eating on top of that. I don't know why they look like that because everybody I know that actually takes it doesn't look like that. So I'm not sure how that's coming about. But and the same company that and it's right on the package of Ozempic that makes Ozempic also makes metformin. Same company. And they tell a couple guys I've been watching online on YouTube that say, big pharma, and that's all government stuff. Government gets kickback on all this stuff. They said by the time a guy or woman is like in their 40s, maybe 50s, they're on approximately 7 medications or at least somewhere near. And because what they do is they start you out and they want you to be on it for life. They don't want you to come off of it because that is constant revenue coming in, coming in, coming in. But my goal is to get rid of all of it, blood pressure and all. Do away with all of it. What's the matter?
Mark said.
These guys know Chris and Chris went there. Um, yeah, so I definitely want to get in on that because I don't think that's going away. I think that and it said right in that whole thing that, the way Americans overeat and are overweight, that's not going away anytime soon. And that's an easy thing. Insurance, if you got insurance, like we do, you can get it for $25 a pop. And that's depending on how you take it. That's a monthly deal. But there's a lot of people that their insurance don't pay well, and it's like a couple $100 all the way up to close to $1,000 for one box of Ozempic. That'll
And
probably
that
get you a
lasts how
month's worth.
long? Uh,
4 weeks.
like I don't want to do it just because of what, like, sitting next to you in a meeting and then you're, you know, you belch and I'm smelling your innards, man. I mean, that's
Sulfur.
disgusting.
Now get this. Now this is
Cause
weird. So
I can't stand that. I can't stand belching like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to Vegas, Mark. It's gonna be something.
So when we had our last meeting at the warehouse, I know what you were talking about because I was sitting right next to you. But since then, I've been on a diet, an actual food diet that I eat a lot of raw um, uh, garlic, and whatever I'm doing, I haven't had that anymore. None whatsoever. So I think it's on what you take, and so Ozempic had me basically. I was leveled out. I was plateaued. I mean, I'd only lost like 20 pounds with it anyway, 25 pounds. But
I mean,
since then,
how much did you expect to lose? What? You're about a buck 80,
no, actually,
172.
no, hang on, hang on. So I was 208 when I started, and I got down and got stuck at 188. Okay. 188 for over a year. Went into the doc about a month and a half ago, close to 2 months ago, and he said, if you ain't, if your cholesterol isn't down in 90 days, then I'm gonna have to put you on a statin. And I've been on statins before. I don't want to go back on a statin. So I made myself go on a diet. And it's kind of like a life changing thing for me. I mean, because I have no problem eating the way I'm eating right now. So that, don't drink sugar drinks, no bread, pasta, or sugar, anything like that. And so I was stuck at
No wonder you're
180.
so grumpy.
No, I wasn't. I was stuck on that for over a year, 188. Now I weighed day before yesterday, and I'm like at 176. I want to get to 175, and I'll be good. So it's 176.4, something like that. Yeah, because I was looking at myself on the screen, and my face is not as fat as it normally is. I mean, when I first started. So, but anyway,
Hmm.
unless you look at it real close, and then you see this.
Oh, there it is.
There we
There they
go.
are.
Let
There
me
they
get the
are.
let me get the cheeks back in there. There we go. Get all that up in there. This is no fried foods, buddy. None.
Yep.
So yeah, there is a couple stocks that I'm interested in. I think that would be a good conversation because I do think that we need to invest a little bit into some of these stocks for sure.
I mean, I'm sure that Mark has a big, huge portfolio.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
You know.
Um, he, yeah, he probably he said, "Do you feel better? What's wrong with you?"
Oh well, no. I mean, because of today. Today was
Oh,
a rough day. So now that now that we did this, I do feel a lot better. However, my ankle is still jacked up. Probably need to go to the doctor for the ankle. Ankle's, you
when's that gonna happen? Probably never.
know, it's yeah, probably not. So
Yeah,
suffering through it, through the storm and trying to step over limbs and everything else.
yeah. What can you say? Ah,
So
what can you say?
well, look, I'm very hard headed when it comes to me going to the doctor. I hate the doctor. You know,
Is that the only thing you're
I
hard
hate.
headed about?
Yeah. Of course it is.
Okay, yeah. Right,
Of
right,
course it
right,
is.
right, right,
You know.
right, right, right. I
Um,
hear you.
Mark,
All
he's gonna
right,
be there
so
tomorrow.
who? Mark?
Mark, I was asking Mark if he's gonna be there tomorrow, or is he gonna golf again?
Well, I might be I might be just maybe driving range on Sunday. I think Bailey wants me to go, but I don't know how this arm is gonna hold up. I'm getting old.
Come on now.
I'm getting
Don't be
old.
like that. Don't be like
Now
that.
I got stuff on. I don't know. I got. I'm like you. Got a new laser, and I'm wanting to piddle with that this weekend.
I'm not sure what that means, Mark.
I'm not sure either. So yeah, that's what I'm probably going to be messing with this weekend. Are you there?
Um, yeah, I'm here. I was reading what he said.
Oh.
Uh, so now, are you gonna set up your laser somewhere else, or are you gonna do that in
No,
there? What are you gonna
no,
do?
it's gonna be at my desk. It's gonna be right there, and I'm going to have it when I'm using it. I'm gonna put like a little thing, almost like a screen. I'll take the screen out and put like a little plexiglass, so I have an exhaust. Cut me a 2-inch hole out, and that way the exhaust can go outside. But yeah, but other than that, yeah, I'm gonna do it all from right in here. There's no reason not to. Be in the
Yeah.
comfort of your own home, AC and all that, doing it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna
That's,
piddle a little bit. I'm a newbie at it, so it'll take me a while.
well, I mean, I know that you've enjoyed it so far, and it is a fun time. Watching Wendy just create and do new things, and when I see her do something brand new, I'm like, God, that's amazing.
There's a
So
lot of
she does.
really cool stuff with it for sure. But
Um,
all
all
right,
right.
so
Well, we appreciate everybody chiming in. Mark, as usual, we certainly appreciate you um, stepping in
Chris
there,
tuning
and
in that we
yep,
know of.
Chris,
I mean,
and
there's definitely a lot more people that have tuned in, but we don't know because nobody's has mentioned or said hello. And if you're listening to this and it's after we record, you could still always make comments. We actually get each and every comment that comes through. We get notified. So, yeah, we appreciate all the comments. Appreciate you tuning in. And
yep,
we will
Mark, I will
catch
see you
you
tomorrow, hopefully.
next week. Same
Yeah,
time, same bat channel.
you know it. With that being said, my name's Donnie.
My name is Brian.
Peace.
Peace.